Beautiful people, how you doing? It's been a while. Oh shit, you watching up on my closet over there. Missed y'all. What y'all up to? Got a big challenge in front of us. This good old COVID-19 over here. Big distractor. But I would ask that you stay focused and continue grinding away at all the things that you had set out to do and pay attention and obey your state and country's law and stay inside. For you, what we have today was talking to some of my trainees outside there, and I was explaining to them about uniform and uniformity. Uniformity, everybody looks the same. We have a mission, you have your assigned gear or your assigned task to do this particular thing, and if you're not dressed for that part or carry that equipment, mission can fail. So there's often a societal struggle when people telling themselves that I get unfairly judged by the way I dress. People have assumptions or presume you to be one thing when you say that you identify with something else. All right. For me, I dress like a soldier. I act like a soldier. I'm identified as a soldier. People see me in my uniform and know that I am a soldier. It would be the same thing for a doctor. You see him in his long white fur coat, you could assume that he's a doctor. He acts like a doctor, and you would have the expectation for him to perform medical tasks, as it would be for the UPS man, the FedEx man, the policeman, and everything. You won't approach a person to say in uniform and ask him to do a thing that you would be outside his skill set. You won't go up to the policeman and ask him to perform a medical task, do they have some medical training? So for young ladies and men and some older ones as well, if you don't dress as you identify, for the example, you dress provocatively and then you were approached in a provocative manner, and then you get upset by the way that you're approached, it is sometimes because of the uniform that you're wearing and the way that you identify yourself. If you were to wear a different uniform or carry yourself in a different manner, or in a manner in which you identify or you want to be identified, that could negate some of the problems that you find yourself having. Oftentimes you'll hear people asking the question why I keep meeting the same kind of people, the same old guys, the same old type of woman. Sometimes it's the way you present yourself. Sometimes it's the uniform that you're wearing. And it's not to say that oftentimes, well, not often, sometimes people might get that wrong, identify you to be something that you're actually not. There's always those one or two. But I believe we have to take a certain level of onus when it comes to the uniform that you're wearing, the thing that you have on the outside, the thing that you present to others. One good explanation or exercise or theory for that is the Johari window. The things that you see, the things that are hidden, the things that are unknown. And people have a lot of unknowns and things that they don't see that others see. And when they get or receive that feedback, it takes a while for them to accept it or see it as a fact. So just be careful of the energy that you put out. Be careful of how you identify yourself. Be careful of the uniform that you're putting out, because sometimes people only have that brief encounter, that brief second to identify you, and they may identify you wrong based on the things that you're putting out there. All right, so what's your uniform? Is your uniform that of an officer? Is your uniform that of a parent? Is your uniform that of a positive person? Be careful of the uniform. That's my 2 cents.